Hey everybody, it's Frank. Welcome back to the channel, American Eagle Rises. For a Wednesday. I hope you guys had a hump day. Unfortunately, we didn't. But look who's here. Our chief financial consultant just happened to roll down in. Yoda, thanks you could join us today. Yeah, guys, man, busy. Work is killing me. Good news. Got that dumb self-assessment done. Yay. Yeah, I'm really thrilled that it's over. Tomorrow, the last day of the week, working week. We did get, we got paid today. At least we can celebrate that a little bit. You know, you get paid and then you look and you're like, oh, I got $200 from your pay. And it's like, oh, it's gone, like in South Park. Yeah, so, Yoda, what? I mean, I saw the market, but I want your knee-jerk reaction. What do you think about gold and silver? Patience. And I believe that's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good thing, guys. To be honest, we probably need more patience and everything, right? So let's... It's like almost 9 o'clock, guys. Like I had so many things to do. I also set up some other things outside. Halloween stuff. We're getting ready. The day just... What else am I going to say, right? So, the 10-year treasury did go up just a smidge, nothing. It doesn't look like it wants to really go past 4% there. And the DXY did weaken slightly, but it's definitely making the bottom of a cup formation. It might stay down here for some time, though, so I don't expect it to really weaken all that much. I really don't see it strengthening all that much. What do you think, Yoda?
I hope right you are.
Yeah, I hope right I am, huh? Okay. We got that one. The SPY, the overall market just, it didn't really go up or down. SPY did go up a smidge. For some weird reason, Bitcoin... Man, I'm glad I have not been buying a ton of this crypto stuff. It's just... The Bitcoin looks almost tied to the hip with the overall market, but... We buy our little nibbles every day. We don't care. We're not really putting a lot of money toward it, so... It's one of those things is you want exposure, or at least that's the theory anyway. But yeah, gold went up another 1.7%. Roughly, I'm using the GLD replacement. SOV, silver's just moon. There's nothing stopping this thing for a while. Silver up 3.2%. My 3 biggest miners gained significantly. They all gained about 4%. I'm a little bummed, though. Some of my positions that I closed out, and then I think I took some profits on the ones... Oh, guys. I mean, it might be like a couple 10,000. Like, that's how much I might have missed. Right? I was selling thinking the market was going to really, really tank. But we did make money, right? We need to, right? We're trying not to be too greedy. So we're letting the rest of the positions go. So... Coulda, shoulda, woulda is more like it, right? But we're definitely going to keep these positions. Yeah, but I'm looking at the silver chart, looking at Kitco right now. It's right above 53. It's right at just above the 53 handle, 53 and 1 penny. Gold did finally break a 4,200 handle. It's still going overnight. Let's see, 4215. Jeez, beats. And looks like there's a couple. It's funny that some of these Wall Street banks, they're coming out. And it's kind of funny that now they're changing their tune. It's so funny how the the wheel of fate turns. Like even JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, the guy that shorts silver big time, comes out. No, yeah. Gold could easily go to 5. Of course, 5,000. That's probably, we'll probably get 5,000 before the end of the year, or 10,000. Because he knows what's coming. But Bank of America said something similar. It says calls for 5,000 gold and $65 silver in 2026, which it sounds crazy, but that's only 20% gain. Like SP Watt. So I think this is like where Wall Street doesn't do so well, and this is where gold, silver, and commodities take off. But looks like platinum, palladium might really join in the game here. Even though they're precious metals, they're highly for use for industrial. Platinum, palladium, they sometimes use them interchangeably, but you typically use those in a catalytic converter emission controls. Palladium more so than platinum. Platinum has some other uses, but yeah, I think I have like 1 or 2 palladium coins. They're like an eagle. Like, not that, but the silver eagles that I've shown you guys before. And I have a couple platinum ones. I do buy the one platinum. I'm blanking out, sorry. Proof coins. I used to also get a bullion coin. It is back when I used to spend a little bit, like, of my investment fund that I would fund for myself. I was heavily into that, but I don't do that no more. It's just prices are going out of control. I got to save my money because everything's going up in price. So, unfortunately, we have not been able to buy those 2 yet. But they're kind of hard to move as well. So, it's nice to have some exposure to that. But don't worry about platinum and palladium. I'm just kind of giving you a report there. So, outside of that, what is this? Avatar? Fire and Ash? What the hell? Asian? I don't know. India overtakes China in world Air Force ranking. I'm going to say that's a good thing because I think Trump's actually trying to have more an alliance with India. That's actually crazy if India has a better Air Force than China. But to be honest, guys, see, we always worry. And if you don't know, this India and China, they don't like each other too well. They pretend that they like each other. Like, India does what India does. Like, they're kind of a wild card. Russia's used to be kind of a wild card, but now we kind of know what the hell they're doing. And India also has to worry about Pakistan right next door. Bangladesh, not so much. But yeah, if you're gonna say what country other than the United States, I wouldn't be picking China. I'd be picking India because they have the demographics. And if they really wanted to, they could rapidly industrialize. They got like so many different languages. They got all these they got states, but within the states, they got all these. I'm surprised the country functions. I mean, and it has, to be honest, it's probably the #1 populous country because China lies about their numbers and India's been catching up on their population-wise. So believe India's numbers, not China's numbers. So if anything, India probably has the highest population. They're not communists, although their form of democracy over there is kind of, and there's like all these, like, I call it, it's almost like the corruption is so bad that it's almost like part of business. Like you bribe everywhere. Like the cop pulls you over for nothing. Like, yeah, hey, how you doing? I'm going to give you tickets. Like, what? Give me $20 or something. It's India. Among other things. It's kind of crazy over there. But that's, hey, whatever, man. I say we need other countries. I mean, hell, India's right there next to China. Perfect. We should get on their good side, right? At least that's what I would think, right? We need to combat China. Although we should worry about, like, if India beats the hell out of them and all of a sudden we made our own monster. The Iraq-Iran war. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, nothing else really here that I like to... nothing like crazy for America First news. And... yeah, I got my work shirt on. Starting to cool down here in Michigan. I think it's like 60-something, although overnight's going to be really much lower. I think it's going to get a little lower tomorrow. Then there's some rain on the forecast. Yeah, it's starting to kind of get back to... it's still some of the better parts of fall are now and then the next week or two. So we're going to try to enjoy it as much as we can. It gets dark so much faster now. And what's really crazy is it's like around 7 o'clock, it's already pitch black. So when we go back an hour, yeah, it's going to get pitch black at 6. Although the good news, it'll be a little brighter when I go into work. Probably not by much because it's pitch black when I leave, and it's probably going to start being pitch black when I get home. So, yeah, guys, nothing else. Yoda, we need a couple more passing words here. You said patience. I totally agree. Save your money. Don't buy anything expensive. If you are in the market to buy precious metals, I would highly suggest you buy silver. Yeah, only because it's cheaper. The problem is where you're gonna get it. I don't know. I'm almost like kind of wanting to tell you guys to be like Yoda. He's a chief financial consultant. This is why he's here. This is what he gets paid the big bucks. But you're gonna have a hard time finding this stuff. And then when you do find it, like it says silver's $53. That's the spot price. You're gonna be paying significantly more than $53 if you want physical silver. If this hangs on any longer, it's gonna be called unobtainium because the people that have the silver, they're not gonna let go for $53. That's what we're finding out right now. It's so bad. I've been seeing reports where silver traders are loading planes and moving shit around. So just to keep the damn market going. That is desperation. You can only do that for a few days. So this is like a Hail Mary, and like you still haven't even. It's like you're executing the Hail Mary pass. And and you're about to get sacked type of thing, right? So I'm not sure what the Federal Reserve or anything can do. They're gonna have to capitulate, to be honest, because they're gonna cut rates, and that's already gonna feel. It's gonna add more gas to this damn bonfire that's raging. So Yoda, right? So we don't want to buy SPY. We want to buy gold and silver if we can find it and not get pay up the wazoo for it, right?
So certain are you?
Oh, hey, he's gotta keep us on his toes. Yeah, I am certain. What? Why are you not so certain, Yoda? What the hell? You were just saying patience and everything, man. Look at the damn chart. Look at the damn chart, Yoda. Come on, man. Look at that chart. Look at that chart, Yoda. He's looking at it. What do you think now?
Jedi craves not these things.
I don't know. Sorry, folks. Yoda. Yoda just likes to do what Yoda likes to do. Yeah, with that said, guys, man, if you guys got gold and silver, do not sell it. Do not sell it. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. It's going to be quite interesting what happens from here on out. I'll leave you with this little bit of nugget. I was thinking maybe I was going to talk about it tomorrow, but we'll get a little bit here. I don't want to add too much here. We'll continue this discussion tomorrow. So there is one, and it is real slim picking silver lining. So when gold and silver are going up this fast, well, there's a couple of things going on. Number one, it's a rush for physical. No, that's what we're finding out right now, which has been an issue for God knows how long, 20, probably 30 years. Inflation's kind of already out of control, which actually, to be honest, it's hard to believe it, but the inflation has significantly slowed down for now. This is all pent up energy from years, I believe, but because here's what's happened. This could be happening. I'm not saying it is, but it could happen. It almost looks like they're trying to reevaluate the currency. I know that's probably the hottest take. I'm trying to remember. I think James Rickards. There's been a lot of people talking about gold. Not necessarily what the central bankers want to do. This is more of a have to do. And they probably going to coordinate it if they do, right? Because the American dollar is the reserve currency. But there is so much damn debt out of there. If you tried to, like back in the day, it was backed by a certain amount. So if you need to revert back, right? It's not like you want it. Like, oh, hey, let's just go back. No. It's when the currency has no more faith, when the people are essentially just throwing dollar bills into a fire, and we're almost there. It's getting to that point. That's when you lose no confidence, and then the dollar just tanks and tanks and tanks. The interesting thing is every other currency is fiat as well, and their currencies are even worse. So we haven't been here before. But anyway, the point that I was trying to make is that if you actually backed the dollar by a certain amount, and this was like back in 2020, gold would have been around $15,000, and silver would have been, I think it was almost 2,000. So let those numbers. What's up with my focus? It's hard to believe, and that's only I believe like a 40% backing. So if you wanted to back it all, it would have been sky. And that we know the numbers for the debt has gone. We don't even know. It could be. We know it's probably 5 times that much, because most of the money that was ever created was created in those So as this goes up, perhaps, I'll just leave you with this, perhaps this is sort of intentional, meaning they're going to take advantage of this. There has been a lot of rumors about the U.S. U.S. Treasury giving the boot to the Federal Reserve, which, I don't know, it's close. It's close. Because if they cut rates, but if that's the case, the Treasury could issue new bonds, right? And the bonds could be backed by gold or something like that. So then the new currency or new issuance of currency would replace all the old shit eventually over, I don't know, over whatever, 6 months, 12, whatever the hell they want to go over. But because I was thinking about this for some time, because they could reduce the rate. Imagine this, okay? Let's say the rate goes down to like 2. Like they keep talking about 2%, right? Let's just call it 2%, right? But imagine in a Twilight Zone. But imagine your dollars, all the dollars going back to constitutional money. Here it is. Frank's got to get it out, right? Get your Constitution out. Read your instruction manuals. Look how small this is. Congress. This is what started. Actually, it has all the other amendments in here, too. And it's still smaller than all the damn bills, the big, beautiful bill and all that stuff, right? But imagine your currency actually having value. Then you wouldn't need a high interest rate. And inflation would be extremely tame. Eventually, that interest rate may go further down, because the one problem with if you back it by too much is deflation. It's kind of funny. We need a little bit of deflation right now, right? But you don't want complete deflation where there's no damn liquidity. Again, we could talk about it some other time. There's been a lot of things out there. They could do a reset. They've been also talking about maybe more of a basket currency, perhaps, in the United States, the world. So, yeah, guys, I still think good times are coming. The rough seas are definitely ahead. This is going to be some time. So, but with that said, we'll let our Chief Financial Officer, Yoda, with the last word. What do you think, Yoda? Come on, give me something good for the audience. Not yet. Sorry, guys. Yoda he just rolled out of the bed wrong. So anyway, guys, with that said, we found the stop button. Hope you have a good day. See ya.